Presidency also hit by Naira note scarcity. I lived on 20,000 Naira cash for 1 week. Femi Adesina. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. Adesina is its article titled Living on Shoestring Budget, published on Thursday, explained how he managed to spend 20,000 Naira for 1 week. The special advisor on media and publicity to President Muhammadu Buhari, Femi Adesina, says the presidency is also affected by the Naira scarcity in the country. Adesina, in his article titled Living on Shoestring Budget, published on Thursday, explained how he managed to spend 20,000 Naira for 1 week. Narrating his experience, the presidential aide said for 3 days he had 6,000 in his pocket and by Friday he was left with 2,500 Naira. He said he was lucky there was enough food at his home, adding that if there wasn't, he would drink garri and granuts. He also advised Nigerians not to take laws into their own hands, noting that with time, Naira will be surplus in the country. The article reads in part, "We left Abuja on January 23rd on a journey that would take us to Bauchi, Lagos, Senegal, Katsina, Kano, and Jigawa State. Return date was January 31st in the evening hours. Since January 31st was then the terminal date for key dominations of the Naira to be legal tender. I did not want to be like the unwise cripple who had been told that war was approaching but who stayed put in the same spot. So I packed everything I had, every dime, and sent it to the bank. I did not want my mother's funds to become something fit only for the museum." The Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, later secured a 10 days extension of the deadline from President Muhammadu Buhari, which has now been further extended by a Supreme Court ruling. But it's not just changed the fact that I've been spending the sum of 20,000 Naira for 1 week, and I'm still spending it. Shoestring budget. Yes, you're right. That is what it is. Major part of our duty toll allowance DTA had been paid in old currency, so I deposited it in my bank right in Katsina. I returned it to Abuja almost in tabula rasa, empty. I thought it was just a matter of going to my bank and getting new currency notes. Was I? Too optimistic. For 3 days, I operated with just the 6,000 I had in my pocket. By Friday, it had shrunk to 2,500. What a huge war chest. You, the special advisor to the president of the most popular country in Africa, are you for real? Just 2,500 Naira? Well, those in government eat as well and scratch as hard. That is what most people do not know. The hen sweat, but its feathers make the sweat indiscernible. There was I on the Friday, worth only 2,500 Naira in new notes, both home and abroad. I called my banker, told him my plight, and he first laughed as if laughter was going out of fashion. After seeing that I was serious, he said the best he could do was to get 20,000 Naira from me through the automated teller machine, which was his own entitlement for the day. Well, beggars can be choosers, and half bed, as they say, is better than none. I sent my driver to collect the money and promptly cancelled all the engagement I had lined up for the weekend. When you stay in your house watching football and making yourself happy, you don't need to spend much money, if at all. But the first challenge had to be confronted. The car tank was almost at empty. It would take about 15,000 Naira to fill up. What to do? Buy 1,000 Naira worth of fuel, which gave a half tank. We are making progress, and the remaining 12,000 one held in the tight fist. Not even an ant could touch it. Fortunately, my dear late mother was an Ijebu woman, and people from Ijebu are said to be thrifty and know how to operate on a shoestring budget. As part of that blood running through my veins, from Friday till the following Wednesday, I became very gentle, by force stretching to 12,000 Naira as far as I could. Fortunately, there was enough food at home. If there wasn't, I would drink garri and granite. And why not? That was what the times called for. Pragmatism. No pain, no gain. It was my own contribution to the success of a policy that was bound to do our country good. Very easy for you. Very easy. Choose your poison, everybody. Choose your poison. All right, on this note, you've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.